DC's turn to pick.
I speak for the trees.
Yeah, so early on, we are going to see the Deuce mid matching up against Abed on the Ember Spirit, taking some early harassment. Mason running what's become one of the most popular carries, at least here on day one in the main event, is Bulba is going to be brought down. Quick pick for RTK. Get the hell out of here. Phase Boot's cooling down. Does not have the mana here for the shield, and Mason with one more swipe is going to get the kill, so is farming up after a hot gank.
That's a great point, absolutely. Spectre did a great job surviving as well. He didn't back so early. Ooh, big courier snipe here for Prophet. 6th time, he's only 5.5 right now. This is the hero to kill. If they can kill him, quite possibly take the tower afterwards. Yeah, they're committing another TP. This is
moving on to FY. FY gonna dive away. Now the bash coming onto Bulba. Fenrir might end up getting caused. The Nature's Wrath bounces through. Fenrir will be the sacrificial lamb. Boundless Strike to secure that kill. Pop out says, take my friend instead. Aggressive continuing to run, continuing to try and get away, but the rockets drop. Demon doing good work, not finding the kills just yet as RTK strikes first, bringing down Dubu. Demon retaliating with the FY grab, and Aggressive still trying to hunt Mason, but another dagger. Looks like he might escape. Then Abed comes back, and what a great bait by Mason. They will find an additional kill here. Looking still for RTK. Not going to be with this first 15 minutes.
Yeah, they really should be. I mean, as soon as they get Radiance up, I feel like a lot of their team fight issues might even be solved. Fenrir getting ganked, though.
Fenrir is going to get caught. The smoke was broken, but it didn't seem to matter as he'll be quickly burst down. DC converging. Oh, big jump in there by the Ember. He's going to force out a Phoenix Egg, and then Zippity-doo-dah. Abed. So see you later. So forces out a huge ultimate. Doesn't really cost him a whole lot, just a bit of mana.
So basically now all Phoenix can do is reduce attack speed and do magic damage.
They did find Dubu here. Atis Tree. Monkey trying to be cute, trying to be clever. As RTK looks to chase him down, they'll get the follow-up bash and the stun.
Had a big threat right-click wise.
Yeah, and you have basically the same thing with the Prophet. Speaking of which, going to find RTK. Will TP out. As it seems he is also going to be going for that Radiance build, but his timing pretty slow as bottom lane, a big team fight breaks out. Overgrowth, as well as the Warlock ultimate committed here. They're going to see Fenrir going down nice and early. Now Freeze is going to try to keep the fight alive with the Stone Gaze, but ends up having he's taken, has to be careful. He's going to TP home, could BOT back in, still DC, sticking around, threatening to go in.
They got 20 seconds.
Moving forward, they need a little more time for these ults. Abed's going to jump into the pit. Oh, no. The Aegis snatched by Aggressive. The last hit, though, does go the way of the Dire, but he pays for it with his life. Vengeance as Fenrir will take Abed down, and now the chase forward looking for the Bulba kill. No mana on Aggressive as of yet, no stick charges either, but they don't need it. They're just able to muscle him down with auto attacks. And
punish. That's where the Aegis is going to pay off.
All right, let's see if he can take advantage of it. Moving in. Under cover of Shadowblade, he's going to scout out Demon here in reserve. Quickly gets jumped on. Fenrir combining. They'll find the early kill, and that's a great way to start the fight for VG Gaming. Now the Phoenix Egg committed is Aggressive, chasing for those follow-up kills. Not able to find anyone just yet. Slightly underwhelming Kaboom is the Boundless Strike on Aggressive, combining there with the Sprout, but they're committing a lot just for the Aegis. We'll finally pop it. Is there any sort of response here? Overgrowth is cooling down, but they don't have the egg to combo with it, and Aggressive gets trapped, has to swap himself away. RTK there, trying to protect him as best he can, throwing out the shields, the heals. Now the Ray comes. FY from the back doing what he can, but it's simply not enough. He has to dive away too. And it looks like in the end they will be forced to retreat, losing 3, losing the Aegis, and now looking for more. They're going to get FY on the back lines. It's Bulba to the res. So well on the way to Shiva's guard now. So on the side of DC, everyone farming reasonably well as they're going to make their move. RTK caught out on the top side of the map. Dubu going to pounce in. Still holding the Boundless Strike here. The ult being committed. Dropping low, he has at least bought the Relic, but he's so close to the full Radiance. Doesn't look like he's going to get it as they converge as the borrow time ends. Hitting him with another round of attacks. Boundless Strike finally dropped. They get the kill. Now VG Gaming forced to defend this tower without what could be a key weapon in their upcoming fight. So no Radiance now. Still for 500 gold as Bulba makes a big dive in. Can they punish this? They get the silence off on FY. No egg for you, sir, he says, killing him off quickly. And now on to Fenrir. Can they bring down the Treant Protector low? Being hounded by the Golem. Not dead just yet. Aggressive looking for the turnaround, though. They will end up finding 3, turning this fight on its head, and they do it.
He got to be careful here. His invis just ran out. Yeah, he's 20 seconds to his TP here.
Continues to go deeper, but they're looking for him now. Dubu. Oh, man. He's in deep. That is way too deep.
That was actually really unlucky. The Avenge just
hides in the trees up above. Dubu stalking him. But is currently invis. It's Abed leading the way. Is going to find the chains connection. Do they want to follow this up, though? Diving that far for a tree. a bit dicey against the kind of team fight that VGJ can turn around with, and they are going to lead with the swap. They get up on Demon, the rock drop, but not to much effect as in comes Freeze. Engage with the Stone Gaze, combining it with the egg. Can Abed make it out? Looks like should be able to escape it. Potentially underway here as Creed up a slot. Freeze ready to grab this, and Dubu maybe looking to be cute, but his tree gets eaten down with the monkey is the call. Will Abed even try for heroics here in the pit? He gets, well, actually, no, sorry. Demon getting swapped into the bash. Follow-up stun could be coming through momentarily from Aggressive. Is going to end up going down. Aegis secured by Freeze. Roche as well. They get the credit there for the kill, and now they just strut away. So Aegis on the Lady Dusa. And meanwhile, Bulba.
So, almost pretty much every single fight leads one way. VGJ gets the vision. Oh, he's in trouble here.
Gets rooted. Abed trapped out. Now throwing the Remnant, but not going to make it away. The physical damage.
But the last couple engagements have been all Monkey King getting killed first or Warlock getting killed first. So VG Gaming abusing their invis very well.
Bulba might get punished here. Fenrir was waiting. Aggressive coming in now. He's going to drop the Wave of Terror, but reinforcements on their way. They get the stun. They should be able to get the kill, but Abed looks to turn it. He comes in, dropping the chains, and then getting the hell away.
Go for an action item, and I'm happy to see it. A little too many Midases being built right now.
But you're not a fan of like 9 Midases in one game.
Like 5, whatever. But when you do it 9 or 10, there's some heroes in there that don't need it, in my opinion. Sentry goes down, though. Fenrir spotting out the next team fight. He's got 2 points in overgrowth if he can catch these guys.
Could be a huge grab to get things underway. Mason, having already used the Manta, could be in danger here. He's going to get stunned, then slowed down by the Leech Seed. Still waiting for reinforcements to arrive. Swooping in deeper, dropping the egg. The overgrowth's there. Great combination. Going now for the stun, but able to haunt away to the other side of the fight. Mason looks to reset, and it looks like they may have bitten off more than they can chew. Even RTK coming in, getting healed up by the Sunray, but FY so low. Bulba brings him down. Now RTK, the ult's about to end. The pain might be beginning momentarily as he gets chewed up by the Mana Burn. Quickly falling. Now Aggressive. On to the next one, they say. Dusa looking to salvage the fight. They have to commit the Stone Gaze. They don't have a whole lot else just yet. They get the bash on Abed. Can they get the follow-up, though? Abed takes the tree down. Freeze, extremely tanky and painful, but doesn't really have much to work with here as Abed will get silent, sprouted now. Bulba trying to engage onto him, almost dies in the process, ends up living, kiting away. Great plays by Bulba, now looking for Freeze, looking for the team wipe. Can they finish him off? He's got the Aegis. They probably have to kill him twice as he will end up dropping. Yeah, Aegis not going to expire just yet. So round 2, here we go. Nobody in sight. Not going to be easy here for Freeze as they continue to pound away at him. Freeze going for the TP out. No! Oh. So close. Commit the overgrowth just to set up egg. What it means, Dusa's not getting to hit anyone during that time. I guess that's really the concern for VGJ is they seem in those larger team fights very reliant on the Dusa to be there, and she is not the most mobile hero as RTK will get caught here, time being in the middle lane. You see the Silver Edge pick up on Bulba, so has to be careful not to get killed off without the borrow time activation. Bulba working on him a little bit. They chase on the Demon. They will bring him down. Now the power play potentially. Borrow time from RTK. Duba running right into the meat grinder and flying right back to the well. He'll be picked up. Now the Spectre could be next. Bulba tries to turn it. Gets off the silence. Can't quite follow it up, though. They're going to chew through Bulba. Finish him off. RTK will get the kill, but this leaves Mason free to run. Rough shot over VG Gaming. 4 dead. Might be 5 as still the Dusa waits for her respawn. The big
hero actually pays off where it normally is kind of just wasted. So that slow plus always dagger being there, I think it'll be really useful this game. Just got to be careful not to die.
Well, speaking of dying, we might see that mid soon as Bulba comes in. He does get the Silver Edge, combines it with the silence onto RTK. Now the Remnant in. Can they kill him off in time? They do right before he's able to get the borrowed time up. He falls, and now onto Freeze. Stone Gaze already committed. He's being isolated here, but healed up from behind by the Phoenix. Has to drop the egg. They look to retreat as they fight in the Wukong's command. Dubu doing work, but gets punished for it. Will end up going down. So low, Fenrir is trying to stay alive, working on Abed. They're going to get the stun. They do get the kill. They went right into the massive team fight, and they do end up getting punished a little bit. Potentially 2 ways before they're going to get to the tier 3. They're kind of hesitant to commit to this. The Spectre just sort of thinking about it, while VGJ, no hesitation, right onto the tower. They're looking to break the base.
So the waves are being cut, but they've got to kill the creep waves, and they got to buy some time here, because it takes a while for the backdoor to actually set in.
Freeze is not really looking to give them that time. He says, stay right where you are. I'm coming for the structures, Dubu. Sticking around. And remember, they can trade structural damage here because they have the tree. As long as they don't give anything up, will likely be a win for them. Taking down the tower, can work on the range racks, and that is guaranteed damage that you're not going to get back.
Good movement there by
an RTK out in front and get to work on buildings. Meanwhile, Paint's coming out as Dubu, I believe, got scouted here, dropping across the tree line. FY looking for that follow-up scout. They are going to lock onto him. They crack that tree down. They pull the king off his throne. They'll kill him.
All the other waves are pushed out, but not bot lane. That should give them a little bit of time to take the racks. Maybe enough.
Freeze knocking on the front door now. Anybody home, he says. DC. They answer, but not a very confident response as they've already dropped the melee racks. They really have to get something out of this fight, but it's so tough to go on Freeze. Way out in front, being healed up by the Phoenix. They drop the rock. He's still basically at full health. The mono's quite decent as well as Mason tries to work on him. That ain't going to happen either. RTK, borrowed time committed. But remember, has the Aegis, Freeze, has the cheese with the evasion of the butterfly. They just keep on hitting buildings. You can't get to these backliners because they're so damn far back. Still slash away at the Dusa. Still has the cheese available. RTK with the Aegis as well. And now the combo, the turnaround, dropping first the Triad ultimate, then the egg, kaboom! Finds 3, looking for more. They jump deeper, looking for the follow-up on Mason. Can they bring him down? They will. Abed looking for the turnaround. He commits pretty heavily into this fight, but still Freeze alive through it all, even going aggro onto Polva, wants to bring the Nature's Prophet down. Can he do it? It's Freeze against the world. So tanky, so difficult to kill. Dubu in danger of dropping here. He's going to commit for it. He gets punished. Demon almost dead as well. Finally, they slay the beast, but the damage done. If they do it, Freeze already used his buyback, so he'll be out of the picture for a long time. I believe RTK's has almost cooled down by now. As they are going to make their move, they find Dubu top. Dubu down, and no buyback for him after key ultimate.
That's actually the big part. One really big advantage of Ember is, Mason's in a bad spot right now.
Mason out far, and he gets swapped. Looking for the top stun, but he dodges it with the Manta. Big plays from Mason on the big stage, but he gets bashed, focused, killed off regardless. He had fast fingers, but VGJ had the numbers. Now the rock getting dropped. They fight in the Wukong's command. They stand their ground, still have to borrow time, and they engage forward, dropping the egg. Now potentially the retreat is DC. The Golem standing strong. Looks like they will force them on their heels. The egg is going to drop. Freeze still alive, is able to Manta his way out of the sprout, and then the turn. There's the ultimate coming in. 1, 2, 3, looking to bring him down in a hurry. Finds not only the Spectre, the Prophet, but now looking for the Monkey as well. Abed on the run. He's low. He's not dead yet. Trying to chip him down bit by bit, inch by inch. Freeze does it. Gets the triple. Nails DC. And now the push down mid potentially to begin, though they are quite low and may want to heal up first.
Oh, they call it.
GG.
That's it. Man, VGJ Gaming held on to such pressure from DC, winning team fight after the 30-minute mark. And it wasn't just because of the heroes they picked, man. That execution was actually insane.